McGregor Mayweather. I understand McGregor wanting it because McGregor's made $5 million a fight and he could make like 30 or 40. I'm not sure why Mayweather, whose brand is I've never lost, would take the chance. What do you think happens? Because Dana White said today the McGregor part is done. Mayweather finalized, and we got a fight.
Floyd Mayweather fighting Conor McGregor will make Floyd Mayweather versus Pacquiao look like Ali Frazier won the Thrilla in Manila. It's going to be a puppy fight. It's going to be a joke. Okay, I'm not spending my own money on it. So I'm going to at least slum off of somebody else and go to their house. Can I come to your house? Possibly?
You can come to mine.
Thank you.
Yes, you just have to park in the garage.
Thank you.
Okay.
Because I'm not wasting my own money on it. It will embarrass boxing further. And I think it's a disgrace. I think that Conor McGregor, they should just do a decathlon. Because if they want to do a sport where it's imbalanced, have them do a decathlon. Let's get Caitlin out here. Let's turn it into a real freak show. Have Caitlin be the judge of the whole thing and get a decathlon. Because Conor McGregor, he's fantastic at UFC. Tough. Great, takes a punch and all that stuff. This is a different sport. Floyd Mayweather, he'd be lucky to fight a guy like Paulie Malignaggi, Conor McGregor. It's going to be a joke. And I love boxing. I grew up in the era, with Ali, the Tyson, Hagler. These fights were events. These guys laid it all on the line. This is going to be ridiculous.
NFL overtime, I'm saying it today, and I strongly believe this. If for 50 years, like if you worked on a joke for 40 years, and you couldn't get it right, I'd say, Michael, bail on the joke.
Okay.
And you've probably done that. You work on material, maybe a script or something.
I'm off the cuff.
But
I don't fact check, Colin, but I know what you're saying. Others might. Yeah, but I get what you're saying.
Like if something after...
Stay in your lane.
What do you make about overtime in the NFL?
There has to be an overtime.
Why?
Because there has to be a winner and a loser. This isn't first grade flag football. Okay, you don't get participation trophies in the NFL. There has to be a winner and a loser. The fans don't have a problem with it. We want to see a winner and a loser. Whenever there's a tie, it's like such a letdown. There has to be a winner and a loser.
You can't build a league off just what fans want.
I understand that. And I understand your point that you want them to think differently and not play it safe.
I want to force teams to go, we can't punt. We can't worry about field position. We got to get the ball in the end zone or the Eagles beat us and then go to the playoffs and we all lose our jobs. I want to force NFL teams. You get 13 possessions. I don't want to give you I don't want those last two to be, let's kill the clock.
I understand that, but one way or another, you have to have a winner and a loser in the NFL. This is not, ties are for, 4th grade, 6th grade. There's no winners and losers. There has to be a winner or a loser. It's professional football. You want ties in the NFL? You love football. You know football. You're passionate about football. You want ties?
Had 2 last year. My life was still great.
No, they have a field goal. They can have a shootout, a punt, pass, and kick contest. There cannot be a tie in the NFL.
By the way, here's
not a good look.
Let's go back to the NBA.
Yeah.
Because everybody's, this is what's funny about the media. You stay off social media. It's not the truth.
No.
It is not the truth.
No.
Everybody's complaining about, the NBA. I knew the end to Titanic and Apollo 13. I still watch the movie. I'm watching these games. Don't tell me the league's not competitive. I'm watching the games. The ratings are up. The draft lottery was up 17%. Are we just at a point in society we want to complain about everything?
Yes. I want to be the first person there complaining about everything, but I'm with you. It's the NBA. There's always dominance. When Moses Malone, the late, great Moses Malone predicted faux, and it was 4-5-4. The Lakers did it. The Spurs have dominated. The overrated Boston Celtics of the late 50s and the 60s, they won enormous amounts of championships.
This sport was built on dominance.
Yes.
It's been of all my sports. Baseball, are your pitchers healthy? Football, is your quarterback healthy? It's attrition. College football, it's usually been 6 or 7 teams. My entire life, there have been 2, maybe 3 great teams every single year. And by the way, 7 unwatchable dumpster fires.
Right.
This year, the difference is the gap between the best 2 and the 3rd and the 4th is greater.
Well, the Kawhi thing that happened slowed that series down. I think Cleveland's going to skate through. And, it is what it is. What's going to happen in the finals, they're going to go 6 or 7 games. We want to see these teams lose. And then they'll shut up.
If the finals are great.
They're going to be great. The first 2 matchups were great between the 2 of them. They were both great. They had drama. They had hype. They had, all sort of, they suspensions and, tattletaling. They had the whole thing. Your guy, LeBron James, remember he tattletailed on Draymond Green last year, got him suspended, changed the whole tide of the thing. He blocked Andre Iguodalo's shot, tried to dunk it, looked like he broke his arm, shot a free throw, grew another arm back. This is drama. This is great stuff that LeBron James, Steph Curry, it's going to be good once we get to the finals. And every year there has to be a storyline. Last year during the finals, all we talked about was, why did Steph Curry get the unanimous MVP? Did he deserve the unanimous MVP? There has to be storylines. And this just happens to be the storyline this year. If you don't like it, don't watch it.
Usual Suspects was not a great movie. Had a last great 25 minutes. We called it a great movie. If the finals are amazing, we'll look back and go, God, what a year.
Absolutely.
Oh, it was unbelievable. That's the way we always are. Michael Rapaport, do you got something to plug here?
No, I just come in here for the honey, not for the money, Colin. That's why I come in here. I come in here for the honey, not the money.
You have a
like
podcast?
that.
Yes, the I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast. Is this in stereo? We're at Fox here. I don't know if this is in stereo, but the I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast is in stereo.
I appreciate that on a podcast because it's really annoying when it's not on stereo.
You could tell the difference,
You
right?
totally can, and you have to keep adjusting your volume up and down.
Yes. I Am Rapaport.
Thank you for doing that.
Thank you. You're welcome. And that's why it's part of the title, the I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast.